Good morning. It is Monday and we are about to head to work safely. Now, the weather is being wacko. As we know, it's the middle of March and we got snow where I'm at, or like flurries. Hopefully it doesn't accumulate, but we're still gonna head into work safely. So the first thing we're gonna do is let our car warm up a bit because really, really cold. How's everyone else's morning going so far? Good to hear. Another thing you're going to want to do is turn on your defroster just in case. Turn on the heat a little bit. I don't like blasting heat. I like to be comfortable. I can't believe it's snowing. Oh, and since the sun's not out, we're gonna go ahead and turn on our lights too, just to be safe. So while we're waiting for my car to warm up a bit, what y'all been up to? That's very interesting. Got some orange juice. I don't know why. I don't like drinking water in the car. It's so boring. I like to drink something fun in the car. Non-alcoholic, of course, because we're driving safely. Alright, let's get her going. As you can see, I already have my seatbelt on, so we're ready. All right. Now when we're backing up, we're gonna look behind us, check our mirrors, especially the rear view mirror. We're good, we're going. Now, I have a very steep driveway, so we're going down. And now we're officially not going to be distracted anymore. I do not text and drive. That's one of my rules. If it's really, really bad, someone can call me, but I do not text and drive. So as you could hear, I used my blinker. The blinker is very important. It's an indicator, as the Brits so lovingly say. Driveway leads onto a 5-lane road, so it's always a little nerve-wracking coming out, but we're solid. We're about to get on the highway right now. Usually takes me about 15 minutes to get to work. Yep, I can already feel my car veering from the wind. Why can't we just have typical March weather? I feel like the entire country has been having cuckoo weather. Alright, we're about to merge. I'm going to turn our blinker on. No one's up behind me, so I'm going to just go ahead and go. We had a huge ice storm, and ever since then, this highway on the far sides of both lanes, it's like just craters. Now someone over here has their hazards on, so I'm going to do the right thing and move over a lane. Alright, we're good. Moving back over. Blinker. Check our speed. Yeah, it's at 55 right here, but everyone and their mother is going 65. So I'm going to be matching the speed of traffic just so I don't cause any issues. Because we're driving safely. heavy. The wind does not like me. Or I guess it doesn't really know about me, but it really doesn't like my car. Yep, more craters. We're going to be careful. That's not good for our tires. Ugh. I love it when you're trying to drive safe, but the roads around you are just trying to mess you up. A little disclaimer, this video may or may not have language in it, so sorry. But we're surrounded by idiots. Alright, switching lanes, because there are people merging, and it just makes it a little bit easier for them to merge when you move over. Man, this dude in front of me has got shit flying off of his truck. We're gonna go ahead and go back to our lane. Alright, everyone's merged, everyone's solid. Is it still snowing? No. Good. I swear everyone around here drives a Ford F-150. My husband, my mother-in-law, my dad. Pretty much every dude around here. Alright, we're safely getting on the interstate. Blinker. Safely passing this dude on the left. There's no one next to me, and I know this lane builds, so I'm going to go ahead and use my blinker and switch lanes. Yeah, last night everyone had tornado warnings, a bunch of wind. Before that it was super duper hot. Now the wind blew all this Arctic air. Alright, trying to merge safely, but everyone's going 40 now. Alright. We've merged. It's still snowing. Awesome. I think it's only 37 degrees though, so it will stick. Cool, because I'm not in the mood to drive that. Alright, safely a good distance from the dude in front of us. People tend to think that riding on your ass will get you moving faster, and actually it makes me move slower, because screw you. Alright, switching lanes. We're only going to go for another 2 miles and I'll be off of my exit. Has anyone ever seen those giant semi-trucks, and they say like Swift on the back, and then a couple of them like say Taylor? Have you ever seen them together? It's funny. Surely she's seen that at some point in the game. Alright, real quick before I get off on my exit, little story. So one time my friend and I were chilling in a Target parking lot, and there was a little like powder blue Prius thing parked in front of us, and then some blonde girl with her hood up, glasses on, gets in the car, and we can tell from her nose and her cheeks and chin, it's like, is that Taylor Swift? And she, like, the curls that were peeking out of her hood were like, you know, perfectly spiraled. So I was like, man, that's gotta be her. But I didn't want to bother her. Evidently, she did not want to be bothered. We're getting off on our exit using our blinker. Alright. We're heading to a stoplight. Now, even though I'm getting in a turning lane that is only turning left, I'm still going to put my blinker on to let everyone know I know what's going on around me and I got my wits about me. Now we're at a stoplight. This is where you can afford to take a break and look at your audience and see that you've been driving for almost 11 and a half minutes. Oh. There's usually a homeless guy sitting right there selling newspapers, but I guess it's too cold for him too. Don't blame him. I used to have a job where I worked in the elements, and I started the job in summer during the hottest point, and I quit like 2 weeks later just because it was damn miserable. And I'm like, well, I'm real glad I don't do that now because it's freaking cold. Alright. Getting to another stoplight and another turning lane, but we're still going to use our blinker. I swear it's the easiest thing in the world, just using a blinker. Alright, I don't know if this guy has to go left or right because he's not using his blinker. Alright, I think, yeah. Maybe he did have his blinker on and I just, nope, no blinker. Nice. Okay, here we go. I'm the only one in this lane using my blinker. Alright, far lane. We're good. Oh, there's your blinker! Sorry. Let's turn this into a drinking game. If you're not driving to work safely right now, and like you're safely at home, like in your bed, looking for something super boring to watch, turn this into a drinking game. Every time I say blinker, take a sip of something. No shots, no liquor, because you might get obliterated. That was loud. Right lane ends ahead. I know this because I am turning. Now, once again, this is a turning lane. I'm using my blinker. Take a shot. Or a sip. Alright, on delay. There we go. Kids live around here. Someone still has their skeleton up. Morbid. I mean, I guess it's never too early to get ready for Halloween. Lord knows they start putting up shit in stores starting in August. It's like, okay, y'all need to chill. Alright. Stoplight, I got another stoplight, and then I turn at that third stoplight. Going a safe distance behind the dude in front of me. I was in a wreck last year, around this time actually, and using my blinker. I was still a safe distance behind the woman in front of me, but I wasn't speeding. But she suddenly stopped because there was a bunch of debris in the road. And I rammed right into her. Alright, I'm entering my parking garage safely with my blinker. Take a sip. gonna go ahead and conclude our video. I'm about to park. I don't want to bore you guys with that noise. So, I hope everyone got safely to work today. Thank you for joining me, and have a good rest of your Monday.